from Corriere Canadese, Leonardo Molinelli. Leonardo, welcome.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
I couldn't be better, Leonardo. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of buzz in the air, but I tell you, Leonardo, about 2:30, 3 o'clock, I made a call to Italy, and I talked to someone who I trust and who I know, a former Juventus executive, and he told me this was a long, long way from being done with TFC. What have you heard, Leonardo?
I spoke this morning with the Giovinco agent, Andrea D'Amico, directly, and he told me that nothing is going on.
There you go.
He told me nobody contacted him, and they don't know anything about this.
So where do you think this started then? I mean, if nobody contacted him, where do you think something like this started out? Are TFC just trying to put maybe the notion out there?
He told me that he just closed the Donadel deal with Montreal Impact.
Yep.
And so he told me probably somebody thought that there could be another deal going on with Giovinco and TFC, because probably it's the same, is the role that TFC is looking for a designated player after, I don't know, the fall at Sunderland, and they always told that they are looking for somebody for the midfield, the attacking midfield. So I don't know. I told you I was surprised too. This morning I spoke with him. He told me that nothing is going on actually at the moment. He didn't close the door for the future.
So let me ask you this, Leonardo. You spoke to the agent. He said nothing is going on. But did you ask him if TFC does show interest that they want Giovinco to come here? Do you think his client would be open to coming to Toronto? What did he say?
He didn't answer. He told me that in July he want to stay to Juventus until July. Then in July he want to choose the best project that in the several offer that he is going to have. Personally, I don't think it could come to Toronto, because there are other teams like Juventus. I know for sure that Juventus Fiorentina is trying to chase Giovinco. They are trying to swap with the goalkeeper Neto. Mm-hmm. They are both out of contract at the end of the season, so they are trying to make the swap now, so they can both have a good something in the remaining season. And there is Monaco. I've just heard that he probably signed something with Monaco for the next season. There is Arsenal, and he's 27 years old, so I don't think he's ready to come here now.
So this is something that you believe, speaking to the agent, that almost 99% will not happen.
Yeah, I told you, he was clear for the now. He was a little bit less clear for the future, but he kept the door open, like not saying that he is never going to come to MLS, but never going to come could be also in 4 years. So I personally don't think is going to happen, but it's my personal opinion.
And I agree. Now, I agree with you 100%, Leonardo. Let me ask you this: as the agent said, what the feel is from other Italian players in Italy that maybe he has about possibly coming to MLS or Toronto, is there a feeling of some of those players wanting to come, or they just look at MLS and they laugh and say it's a waste of time?
I don't think they look at MLS like a waste of time, but it's probably something that they think for the last period of their career. Is not something that they want to do as a professional achievement. It's something that they probably like to think about as a new journey in their life, leaving the North American society, playing soccer, and living a new experience. But I told you, Donadel has already signed for Montreal, so there are people interested in coming to MLS, but mainly the players that talk about MLS talk as the end of their career, not like something that they will do to professionally play at the best level.
Leonardo, just before we let you go, we also heard about a week ago or so, Gilardino and the Montreal Impact being very, very interested to sit down and have a deal put on the table. What have you heard there with Gilardino, the Montreal Impact, and Joey Saputo, who now owns Bologna?
Yeah, I know that Gilardino was training with Fiorentina last week or 2 weeks ago, because he's out of contract now, and there were a few clubs in Italy, Atalanta, Parma, and also the Fiorentina, that were thinking about him to sign him for the last 6 months. But I also heard the rumors about Montreal, and I think, you remember last year that we spoke about Gilardino and TFC? He already accepted the destination. He already made the idea to try a new experience. He went to China with Lippi, and I think that he already played in Bologna, so he probably linked with Saputo. So I think it could be a done deal. It could go through.
Yeah, that's an interesting story there with Joey Saputo now taking charge of Bologna. I wouldn't be one bit surprised if he sends some of his young Montreal players there to get experience, and get some of the veterans from Bologna to come over here to help the Impact in the meantime. Leonardo, listen, we really appreciate you taking time to join us to talk to us about Giovinco and giving us that scoop that you spoke to his agent not too long ago and telling us where the whole situation is at. Really appreciate it. Keep up the great work at Corriere Canadese, and we'll get you on if anything else takes place with Giovinco and TFC.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Bye.
Leonardo Molinelli of Corriere Canadese. He really knows his stuff, and as you heard him, he gave us right now an exclusive. He spoke to the agent, and he believes it is a long, long shot for TFC to get Giovinco. I agree with Leonardo, and I've said it off the